Welcome back, Pokemon fans. Angel of the Night 091 here, coming at you with another Pokemon Global Challenge 3 battle. Now, in the last battle, we were able to pull off a victory with our awesome Paldea Combat Tauros. However, we are getting into battle number 2 here now, and we have an Arcanine and a Fluttermane out on our side, while our opponent has an Avalugg and a Goodra. Now, with the Arcanine, as I stated in the last video, it is more of a physical attacker. So I have actually got Arcanine set up here with the Intimidate with safety goggles. Now, safety goggles is definitely important for sure. However, we also have set a Tera typing of water, just in case we come up against any kind of ground type Pokemon or opposing water type Pokemon, such as like Palafin. The effort values are pretty much the standard: 6 HP, 252 in attack, and 252 in speed. However, we are a Jolly Nature with Flare Blitz, Wild Charge, Close Combat, and Extreme Speed. Now, this is a very Gen 5, Gen 6, Gen 7 kind of move set for an Arcanine. Safety goggles, of course, is something that's a little bit newer in this generation. As you can see here, our opponent has swapped out the Avalugg, gone into the Quaxquaval, and of course, you know, with Goodra onto the field, Goodra is always an interesting Pokemon to go up against. Now, with the Sludge Bomb hitting into the Arcanine, of course, we are now poisoned, so that's going to slowly drain some health every turn, which is not good for Arcanine, that's for sure. Quaxquaval, of course, is onto the field, water and fighting type. However, one of the biggest things with that Pokemon is the Moxie ability. If it's able to take out one Pokemon, it's going to be able to boost up its stats in the following turns. Now, we are locked into an attack here. I'm really hoping to kind of double up. I'm kind of hoping to get a Wild Charge off here, but also go for the Dazzling Gleam. Luckily, we're actually able to outspeed our opponent's Goodra and his Quaxquaval. Sorry, that's a really hard name to say. We got the Dazzling Gleam off there, and we were able to pull off a double KO. Arcanine, of course, not able to make any kind of a hit here, and just kind of losing some HP as we go. And that's okay, because, I mean, quite frankly, I mean, we're doing pretty good right now. We've got 2 Pokemon down, 2 Pokemon remaining. Avalugg is definitely an interesting Pokemon to see. It's a very bulky Pokemon and very slow, so I'm pretty sure that there's going to be an Avalanche or a Gyro Ball at some point. Breloom coming onto the opponent's team. As you guys know, they are known for their Spore and their Mach Punches. With that being said, I don't think we have really anything to really worry about with the Breloom, because quite frankly, I'm a Ghost type with Fluttermane, and with Arcanine, I mean, I'm a Fire type Pokemon. I think I should be able to handle some pretty good attacks that way. If we go in for the attack, I'm kind of hoping to get a close combat off onto the Avalugg. That might do a little bit more damage than any kind of a Fire type move. I'm going to go in for the Shadow Ball here with the Fluttermane, because that is going to be what's most effective against the Breloom. Just because, you know, it's basically a fairy type Pokemon and I don't have any psychic type moves onto it. Close combat, of course, we did not go for. We went for the Flare Blitz, my apologies. We actually get a little bit of damage back from the Flare Blitz because of the recoil. In comes the Icy Wind, and that is going to drop the speed stat on our team. However, with the Arcanine, of course, I'm pretty sure the poison is going to be able to take it out. Fluttermane also poisoned. It is hanging in there, of course, you know, kind of a big member of any kind of team in Regulation C. Pretty much anyone and everyone has a Fluttermane. I can understand why. It's a very strong special attacker, plus with the ability to hit multiple Pokemon at the same time is kind of big. So we go into our big deal, our Tauros, our Paldea Combat Tauros. As you guys know, it does have Curse on its side, so that's going to be able to boost up some stats if we decide to go for that. However, the best option here is to go straight for the close combat into the Avalugg, because quite frankly, we need to get Avalugg out of here. Breloom, I'm not really concerned about, considering Fluttermane was able to actually outspeed here and get that Shadow Ball off. So we're actually going to go in for a show-off kind of move to my opponent. Not many people have seen a Ghost Paldea Combat Tauros, so I've kind of figured, you know what, I'm going to show it off a little bit, just because it's really cool. I don't know if anybody ever thought of that outside of me, but we actually end up picking up the Dazzling Gleam, and that's just going to be able to finish off that battle. So if you guys enjoyed the match there today, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. You guys know what to do. Post your comments. What is your favorite part about this battle? And I will catch you guys in the next Global Challenge battle. Cheers!